Meantime, German Chancellor Angela Merkel saying that the current COVID situation is worse than anything experienced so far. Those comments sending the German DAX lower. And joining us right now is Kevin Nicholson, Global Fixed Income Co-CIO at Riverfront Investment Group. Also, Victoria Fernandez, Chief Market Strategist at Crossmark Global Investments. Both of them are with us this morning. Kevin, I'm going to ask you about this because, Dom just ran through some of the COVID, what I call the COVID vaccine stocks, Moderna, Pfizer, and the others. You're seeing them rise. I don't know how much that's a function of the booster, so much as it may actually be a function of what we're seeing in terms of, new cases of COVID in Europe and what that may mean.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the big reason that you're seeing that these stocks are rising is because of what you're seeing in Europe. Europe is starting to shut down again. They're having another ramp in COVID cases. And we think that that is a large part why you're seeing these types of stocks that are rising right now. And this is also why we have continued to like the U.S. over Europe, especially because Europe keeps shutting down their economy. And we believe that right now here in the U.S., we're not going to shut down the economy anymore, and that we're going to continue to move forward and reopen our economy. And hopefully we'll see, our goods market start to settle down, reopen our supply chain, and allow money to be moved over to services. And hopefully that will help some of the inflation issues that we're having here.
Victoria, are you a believer in a Santa Claus rally? We're starting to see some of the supply chain issue get better. At least it seems that way.
It does seem that way, Andrew. We're seeing some of the retailers that announced last week and some of the manufacturing companies coming out and saying it looks like some input costs, even though they may not be coming down, they're not rising anymore. So maybe we're hitting a plateau there. We could be peak supply chain issues, which would be great for inflation. It would be great for the consumer to see some of those prices come back down. I do think, though, it's the consumer strength that we really need to be watching, because that's really driving this economy. And again, we're seeing manufacturing doing well. We're seeing industrial production doing well. We're seeing consumer spending doing well. So I think we've got a good foundation for a Santa Claus rally to go ahead and happen as we finish off the year.
Hey, Kevin, do you think that this Fed chair, whoever it is, whether it's the current chairman or Lael Brainerd, is going to impact the markets meaningfully?
I don't think so. I mean, when you look at the difference between Powell and Brainerd, as far as their monetary policy, they are pretty close to one another. I think the big difference between the two comes with their regulatory policy. I think that that's where you'll see the deviation. So from my perspective, I believe that whoever is the Fed chair, they're going to take a wait and see approach. And we expect that, by the middle of the year, we will be done with tapering, and then they'll just kind of wait and see what will happen after that. The market right now has two Fed hikes that are priced in through the end of the year, and we'll just have to see if that is indeed the case. I think that that's pretty aggressive right now, and because we think that inflation is going to ease by the second half of the year.